On pace to arrive in Bakersfield in the next several years, but it stands to take out one critical nonprofit which has been serving the homeless for more than 4 decades. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Tim Callahan.
And I'm Jessica Harrington. Several proposed paths for the high-speed rail would require the demolition of the Bakersfield Homeless Center, and officials there are worried about their future.
23 ABC's Alicia Patillo spoke with the shelter and officials with HSR about the timing of that project and how it could put their future at the center in jeopardy. Alicia?
Tim and Jessica, the Bakersfield Homeless Shelter is concerned that if they do not get approved for relocation, it could leave hundreds with no place to go in Kern County.
Our facility is a yellow highlighted area.
Lewis Gill has been the CEO of that highlighted area for over a decade. Most people know it as the Bakersfield Homeless Center here on Truxtun Avenue.
We've gone through a lot of dramatic growth over the last 18 years.
And now Gill and the Homeless Center are getting ready to go through one of the biggest changes the organization has experienced in more than 40 years.
Actually, the green is going to come up here onto Sumner, right here on this street. So it will go even further through all of our buildings.
The train he's referring to is the high-speed rail project, projected to add hundreds of jobs and solve many of the state's transportation issues. But it stands to disrupt and potentially put in jeopardy the homeless center, which serves hundreds of homeless women and children each night. Gill says HSR officials contacted him in 2015, making plans to acquire their entire campus.
For early acquisition so that they would purchase us and we could get the capital necessary to relocate an entire campus of services.
But Gill says a month ago, things changed.
After working with them for 2 years towards that, they told us they're no longer going to consider us for early acquisition.
Gill says that delay could jeopardize their ability to purchase a new location, a concern he voiced during a recent high-speed rail meeting.
By drawing a line through our facility, they have caused our organization harm. Donors are not interested in investing in a facility that needs investment to maintain its ability to serve when it's expected to be torn out in 5 years.
In a phone interview with HSR officials, they say funding issues stalled, as it could be more than a year before they give the homeless center an answer.
Funding and resources constraints is not allowing us to move forward with that early acquisition.
But Gill still says he can't wait for government red tape to sort itself out. He says he has hundreds of families to serve.
It's going to take us years and years to relocate this campus. The longer they delay, the longer people are going to get worse and worse service.
The HSR says they do understand the need to maintain the homeless center and how important it is to the community. The shelter says they are always looking for property and have been looking for a long time. In studio, Alicia Patillo, 23 ABC News.